Have you ever noticed this? Someone asks you for a favor. You might be tired or busy. You genuinely don't want to do it. But your mouth says, "Yeah, sure." And when you do this, you spend the rest of the day stressed, annoyed, and secretly angry, not at them, but at yourself. Psychology says this is not kindness. It is stupidity which is costing you your peace. Today, I am going to teach you how to escape this trap using psychological methods without making people hate you. Before we learn how to avoid this, we need to understand why this happens. 1. The approval trap. People who can't say no are not weak. They are addicted to approval. Neuroscience shows that being liked releases dopamine. So every thank you, every bit of praise, trains the brain to repeat the behavior. For some people, it's like a drug. They also have a fear of being labeled as selfish. They don't want any hate and always want to be in good books of everyone. And once people expect your yes, your no feels like betrayal. 2. Childhood conditioning. Psychology shows this pattern usually starts early. Many people grew up hearing love comes from obedience, approval comes from agreement. So as adults, saying no doesn't feel neutral, it feels like disrespect. This creates adults who feel intense guilt when they say no, so they choose discomfort over disapproval. 3. Over-empathy. Highly empathetic people feel others' emotion deeply to the point that it overrides their own needs. Psychology research shows that highly empathetic people can absorb others' stress, guilt, or sadness as if it were their own. When this happens, saying no feels painful, so when someone asks for help, they feel the guilt, stress, and say yes to relieve emotional discomfort. 4. Conflict avoidance and social fear. Psychology shows some brain processes conflict like pain. So instead of saying no, they say, "Sure, no problem," then complain to themselves later. Brain gives this fear of conflict for the survival. So instead of facing 10 seconds of discomfort, they choose weeks of resentment. 5. Low self-worth hidden as kindness. People have low self-esteem, so they say yes because they think their value comes from usefulness. Saying no feels like they are becoming useless or selfish, and they start overgiving to feel worthy. But here's the brutal reality. People respect limits, not limitless access. Now here's the part no one teaches you, that how do you say no without being labeled as selfish or rude? This is where dark psychology comes in. Not manipulation, but social intelligence. 1. The soft no technique. People react more to how you say no than what you say. So say it calmly without emotional charge, and instead of a hard rejection, delay the answer. After this, people are less likely to argue. 2. The reason minimal rule. Psychology shows over-explaining invites a negotiation. Just say, "I won't be able to do that," and stop talking. Confidence increases perceived authority. 3. The reserve guilt technique. Gently return ownership. Say, "I trust you. You will figure this out." This subtly reminds them it was not your job. People will stop leaning on you when responsibilities mirror back. 4. The consistency shield. Be consistent with your no. Don't be empathetic with their emotions. If you say no once but yes later, people learn to push harder next time. Their emotions belong to them, not you. You didn't hurt them. You just didn't rescue them. When you stop saying yes to everything, your words carry weight. Your time gains value. Your presence feels earned. People don't respect sacrifice. They respect standards. Remember this: people who can't say no are not kind. They are afraid. But the moment you learn to say no without guilt and apology, your soul will get peace. If this video gets you, do subscribe the channel, because we talk psychology they don't warn you about.